Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Nerd On Update, the weekly show where we talk about the stuff in the news that excites us and we answer questions from you, the people. But before we get into it, how are we doing on this fine Monday, y'all? How are we?
Holly jolly.
Holly jolly?
The Booster Gold smile.
I respect that.
I'm drinking
Holly
black
jolly.
Coke.
As opposed to...
Do you remember working at a mall, Steve's? We would go to Nordstrom and you can ask for a black Coke.
Yep, I remember now.
Yep.
Good call.
And so
I don't remember that.
It's been that kind of. You were too young. You don't remember.
Is that coffee and Coca-Cola?
It's espresso and Coke. It's I need it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I remember that.
Whatever gets you through the day. That sounds like that will clean out your
everything
real quick.
That's how you do it. This is what's called an oil change.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's exactly what it is.
I'll go to Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, that's how I'm doing.
What you got going on?
We are not sponsored by Jiffy Lube, just so we're clear.
Yet.
Yes.
All the sponsors we're going for. Podcaster, Jiffy Lube.
Podcaster audience is absolutely commuters.
Yep. Listen to our Patreon and get a $5 coupon on your next visit to Jiffy Lube. Anyway, doing great, you know.
I hate that.
We're decorated here.
Like you hate that Steve's doing great. Me too.
No.
Doing horribly. No, doing fine, doing good, you know, getting through what seems to be cold season or something. Or not me, but the tykes.
It used to be the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the first question we can answer. Why does the Steve sound like a robot today? Well, so when the original Steve's was fighting Doomsday.
That's what I said. I said it's your audio.
When original Steve's was fighting Doomsday, he died. And then his heartbeat went from one beat every 3 days. And Lex Luthor was really sad. So he got this guy named Chris Henshaw to make him look like Robot Man.
Yes,
and then inside's like, imagine Superman, but T-800 Model
Imagine
101.
Dragons.
I'm going to cut my... cut my arm off and show you the metal.
And this is who we have now.
Well, it sounds great to Corey, I guess.
Sounds great to me. Maybe I mean we're doing doing it live.
Maybe this is the reality. See, like
everyone's starting to log out and log back in.
No, everyone's starting to hear Steve's how I hear him.
As a robot?
Yeah.
I've always sound this way.
I get it, like, no, maybe he should, but I think for the sake of an hour-long show, we maybe should address this.
Try coming out, leaving, and then coming back in. We'll see what happens.
Pull out
the browser.
But also say like, my directive is to destroy the Vision.
My directive is to destroy the Vision.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
then I'm gonna pull out. Yeah,
just for the sake of people's...
y'all be talking smack that I hate Marvel so much. I know all the references. I'm a good customer.
No, I mean, you don't hate Marvel.
I just shit talk it a lot.
You hate Disney.
A lot.
You like Marvel. You hate Disney. That's what it is.
Sure.
And I'm not totally wrong on that.
No.
Tom likes Marvel comics.
I do.
Comic books.
I do.
And stories and characters.
I do.
Just doesn't like
games.
What a huge corporation has done to those characters.
Test.
Oh, he sound the good one.
Yes.
My God.
There we go.
Wait, hold on. Keep talking to Steve. Don't do grunt. Don't do grunts.
Test 1, test 2,
oh,
test
no, you're
1.
Still Robot Man.
Damn it.
Tom, I'm starting to think this is a you issue.
Bro, I don't know. Look, I've never had an issue with this before.
I got the things.
Do you know how much I've been streaming lately?
Me, so it's definitely his. Maybe switch your output, switch it back. I don't know.
You talking to me?
Yeah, because I don't know if people can take an hour of robot voice.
So you're saying once again, pull out and put it back in?
No, he's talking to me. He's not talking to you.
Oh, so stay in.
Stay in.
Got it. All right.
So stay inside me and give me your load.
You got it.
Got
descriptive.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, you brought this upon yourself.
I didn't. I'm just trying to be helpful.
That
was the most. That was the most. I'm not even gonna victim blaming I've heard in a long time.
Okay.
Well, did you see what he was wearing?
Okay. I'm gonna. Everyone's gonna stop hearing you guys for a second, and then we're going back.
Stop. Okay.
Oh yeah, I still hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great.
But that didn't change anything.
Oh.
He still sounds like a robot.
Yeah.
A little bit.
How about now?
How about now?
You still sound like a robot.
How about no?
It sounds like so good on mine. That's the weird part about
Make
it.
it look like Corey's, Tom.
Oh wait, hold on. Keep talking.
Yeah,
talking?
make it look like Corey's, Tom.
Ta-da!
We good? Yes, it happens. What do we do? What do we? Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business.
I churned out that Cajun butter, and
Nice.
I put it on that prawn couillon.
Aye.
Do you know Stale Cracker?
No,
I'll show you. He's great. He's great. He makes a bunch of crab balls. It's great. Anyways, we're here in the show. Obviously, we got news. We got questions. We have all the tech issues behind us. That was like 10 years ago, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Before we get started, I forget we didn't do this last time. I'm so sorry because I think we're just all hot and jazzed and spiced and ready to go.
Hot, jazzed, and spiced.
We didn't do. Wait, it's echoing. Wait, it's echoing even more?
I'm live in studio now.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Is there buttons
I
to press?
got it.
You get it? Okay. He's got it. 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 Right? Yeah. Are we good now? Bad reprint? Are we good, Brent? Corey, speak.
Hello.
Corey, say words.
I'm talking. Hello, I am dogging.
I am talking. I am Corey, and I am talking. We're golden. Battery princess, we're golden.
I am dogging. So the news is up now because we're 10 minutes in.
Yeah, you're right.
Kaylin?
Eduardo.
Chlamydia.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, all right. Now Tom is muted.
Unbelievable. Wait, am I here? Am I here now? Right? I'm here. Right? Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna throw up all the eggnog.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh. Okay, now you're good, Tom. It says now you're good. Yes, you're here. Tom, you're good. You're good, Tom. Right, keep the eggnog in. Tom, you're good. They say.
How?
Four roses, baby. I can't wait that.
How much have I had to do?
Oh,
how much have I had to do?
Take a picture
8:20 since I've been on. A lot.
Of everything right now to make sure it stays that way.
Okay. We got it. Oh, baby.
So thanks for coming out, everyone. Have a great night. Take care. That's the Nerd On Update.
That's the update, baby.
All right. Ray Fines from the menu.
Yeah.
All right. Who's got the news first? What's going on?
I'm gonna hop in here.
Right.
I'm gonna hop in here because mine will be very niche, and you guys can be more entertaining for the rest of our audience for sticking around.
I think we've done all the entertainment we possibly could tonight. I think we're done.
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Still continuing on with that big EA energy this last week.
Uh-oh.
So if you remember my news last week, it was about Magic 30th, the $1,000 price tag for 4 packs of non-tournament legal proxy cards that Hasbro decided this is a great way to celebrate a 30-year-old game that was built by fans, is to sell them $1,000 for, what is it, 60 proxy cards that can't be used in any of our sanctioned events.
No.
So it didn't go well. It didn't sell well.
What?
There was a huge online resistance to being like, fuck you guys. So Hasbro said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have a fireside chat. And we're going to talk about the future of this company publicly. And
like their FDR?
What did Hasbro do? Doubled down on everything.
Steve, you remember, it's called a town hall meeting.
Yeah, I remember them. I attended them. Yeah.
So at the fireside chat, the CEO of Hasbro, Mr. Chris Cox, and Wizards of the Coast president Cynthia Williams, decided to respond to claims of certain things. The first one being that Magic is overprinted, to which they said, "Fuck off! No, it's not." The second one was that people were concerned that because of the overprinting, the secondary market is struggling, and they said it's not.
Nope.
And the third thing was that the sheer volume of how much product they're putting out is impossible to keep up with standard players. LGSs are going under, to which they said, that's dumb. No, it's not.
There is no instruction
all
embossing
without
setting.
evidence. All without any evidence. They had a huge opportunity here to be like, hey guys, we hear you're upset. We want to work with you. Obviously, you guys have kept this game going for 30 fucking years, and we want to do our best to respect that and work with a community that loves this game as much as we do. And we're here to listen. We can't meet every demand, but we want to see what we can do to move forward into a better tomorrow of Magic. That's all I had to do. That's all I had to say, and was to listen, to respond, and be like, okay, we hear your claims about overprinting. Here's why we're doing it. No. They took this opportunity and farted in everyone's faces and walked away.
Thanks,
so
Obama.
It's not going well for them. Essentially, they called this big fireside chat to say, fuck off, nothing's changing. And it's pretty disappointing. They said they're actually the LGSs are doing fine, which, by the way, they're not. Please support your local LGS because the way that they're supporting Magic the Gathering Arena and everything else is far outshattering any work they're doing for local or smaller companies that have been the backbone of this product since the beginning. So yeah, it's unfortunate because we also got to hear a little bit from people who are on the R&D and development of the game, who are creating these amazing sets. Like, this isn't to say that the quality of the sets have struggled or declined at all. The last two sets that have come out, this last one, Brothers War, and the one that's coming up, Dominaria Remastered, are absolutely gorgeous. They're a lot of fun to play. They've been designed well. And it sucks because those people who are creating the game really love it and really it's their artistic, expression. And it's really just getting shit on by these two CEOs who are super out of touch with what their fan base wants. So it's disheartening, to say the least.
Hasbroing up, baby.
Again, big EA energy coming off these guys.
Hasbro.
And they've
Hasbro
done nothing except raise prices, and they're just driving the game into the ground. So, we will continue as fans to keep playing the way we want to play Commander, extended events, stuff like that. But standard and other sanctioned events will continue to suffer if this is the route they want to take, eventually leading to possibly Magic going bye-bye. So that would suck.
Hasbro went big Lebowski there with you. Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Essentially, yeah.
Which is like so good for arguments, right?
I think it was Chris Cox who tweeted out recently, standard events are seeing a decline in attendance. First of all, he said it himself and then refuted it at the Fireside draft. Why do you think that is? And when people gave answers, all of his tweets were like, "Nah, I don't think that's it."
Nah, bro. Nah, Hasbro.
I was like, "Oh, you fucking asked, my man. Like, you're hearing from the fans now, and you can't be like, nah, that ain't it."
At least EA will say,
he wanted to hear, "Oh, we're just not spending enough money."
At least EA will say like, "Hey, we got a lot of feedback." It's like a lot of it good. It's like some of it good and a lot of it very constructive. And then they made out Battlefront 2 and whatever. But like, it's always funny to see like the political moves just be like just dropped into a volcano, and you're just like, bro, all you gotta do is just do the my people thing. It's like, we're here for you. You're not alone. We're listening.
It's a very easy thing to do, and it's so surprising how hard they went in to just saying no to everything.
Nah, bro.
The fact that enough fans were loud enough that they had to address it on a fireside chat should show you that there's probably some validity to these claims, and yet they were just like, we don't see any of this.
Or
like, because you're making bank.
Or at least like a disarray in the sense that your audience now does not align with your direction. And then something has to kind of like be clarified, right? So it's like, hey, this is the direction we want to go with. We hope that a lot of you stay, blah, 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 blah. And like,
at the very least, like, you should be concerned about the consumer trust with your company. And this totally just shattered that. Like, I have no faith. In fact, I'm just recently put a bid in for TCG trade-in to sell $500 worth of cards. because I'm getting out of paper unless it's something I need for a deck. I don't think it's if it keeps going this way. I don't think these cards are gonna have much value. Not financial advice for anyone who's listening. By the way, this is just a personal opinion.
We're not Fidelity.
No.
So that's my news. Hasbro done fucked up twice in 2 weeks.
He done fucked up, Hasbro.
Steve's you or me?
Hey man, your show. I'm the guest. What do you think?
I don't know, dude.
No,
we put you on the
You're
top
not a
every
guest
time
anymore.
you realize that, right?
You're not a guest.
Oh yeah,
You're not a guest.
Just realized that. I can go.
Yeah, sure.
This morning, Golden Globe nominees were announced.
Oh my god, I have so much inside baseball about that stuff, but
Now, granted, take the Golden Globes with a grain of salt, because take away, even aside of everything that happened between what was done to Brendan Fraser and the gentleman in charge of Golden Globe is pretty much just a party. There is no actual like voting booth team or board like the Oscars or the Emmys or the SAG Awards. The Golden Globes are put on by the Hollywood Foreign Press.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just to have a party. That's why they're always half drunk when they get their awards. That said, typically the shows and movies that are nominated end up being the ones nominated at the Oscars because they're basing it off of what SAG and all of them are doing. So there is some validity to what's nominated, but the Golden Globe is it's a goddamn party. But anyway, the nominees were announced today, and I thought I would just give you the nominees for Best TV Show Drama and Comedy and Best Films Drama and Comedy, if that's cool.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
No, next news.
No. Well, also, I want to make sure that you give your time. We will come back to this in a question, but I know last week you were not able to join us on our update, and you wanted to talk about Hump Day.
Yes, we can say that for the question. Yeah, good. Nice. I like it today. Look there. It's like he runs the show. Anyway, so best TV series drama nominees are Better Call Saul, The Crown, House of the Dragon, Ozark, and Severance. So we got an Apple TV
Severance.
joint in there.
My goodness.
In their first season.
Wait, no Successions?
No success. Well, again, Golden Globes.
Go.
Emmys would have Succession. Golden Globe is, remember, it's half party, so it's like, let's throw this in there along with the critically acclaimed, because again, Hollywood Foreign Press, they're drunk.
Then they would have thrown Moon Knight in there.
Right, there you go. Drunk with power. Best television limited series or motion picture made for TV goes to nominees are Blackbird, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, Pam and Tommy, The Dropout, and The White Lotus, Sicily, which just had their finale this past weekend. Yes. The Dropout, by the way, is fantastic. Amanda Seyfried killed it as Elizabeth Holmes. It was fantastic. That's my 2 cents on that one. Now moving to, I'm scrolling. Best TV show comedy or musical. They got to put their musical in there. Abbott Elementary.
Oh, Succession.
The Bear. Hacks. Only Murders in the Building, and Wednesday.
Hump Day.
And now,
I guess The Bear would be a comedy.
Yeah, it's like one of those. Even if it's like comedy and drama, they tend to fall into the comedy area.
It's kind of like how
The Martian was comedy musical.
Absolutely.
Just because Matt Damon was a cocky, smart guy, that made it a comedy. So there.
Ooh, potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's got Maddie Matheson on there.
There you go.
You
He's
haven't
probably
watched
doing
The Bear.
I still haven't watched The Bear.
Get the fuck on it.
Get on it right now. And now your nominees for Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, Best Motion Picture Drama, and I'll throw in as well Best Motion Picture Foreign Language. So first up, Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. The nominees are Babylon, which comes out this month.
Haven't even seen it.
The not yet. The Banshees of Inisherin with Colin Farrell and Gleason.
Wanted to see that. Yeah.
Brendan
Gleason. Side note, it's on HBO Max tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. And there's a director
having a baby. So hard to do anything.
Well, if you haven't watched it yet, Corey, get on. Okay, no. But there's a directors on directors with Martin McDonagh and Taylor Swift.
Because she's directing now.
Yeah. There's also an actors on actors with Adam Sandler and Brendan Fraser, which I highly recommend.
And Jamie Lee Curtis and Colin Farrell.
Fraser.
Sorry, Babylon, the
Razor.
Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Yes.
Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, and Triangle of Sadness. Those are your best motion pictures, musical or comedy. Best motion picture dramas are Avatar, The Way of Water,
I haven't even watched it yet.
Elvis, The Fablemans, Tar, and
I don't know. It could be pronounced. There's a little thing on the A.
no, you're right. Yeah, that's right. There
Maybe
is.
Tade.
CNN didn't put it in there. Damn it, CNN. And Top Gun Maverick. And now your best motion pictures foreign language. Now I forget. Is it triple R or RRR? RRR from India. All
Or
Quiet on the Western Front.
I like to call it.
From India. All Quiet on the Western Front from Germany. Argentina in 1985 from Argentina. Close from Belgium. And Decision to Leave from South Korea.
I had a chance to watch that.
Those are your film and TV, made-for-TV movie nominees. There's a whole bunch, of course, for actor, supporting actor, actress, supporting actress, screenplays, all that. But I don't have the time for that in this entire update. But those are your movies and TV shows that are going for the Big Globe at the Golden Globes this year. 2023, excuse me.
I wonder if I get any perks for that. Because I'm part of the Academy, and I'm like, I don't know if I get to do anything with that because like I barely got a chance to do anything with the Emmys.
The film, like you're with the Film Academy, or
like I'm part of the TV Academy.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, do I get invited? Like to just to like vote or to do anything? I don't know.
They're all drunk. Get to vote.
They're all drunk.
Be nice.
They don't know.
They don't do screeners anymore. I love taking Corey and Dana screeners all the time.
Oh yes.
And now it's all digital. They're like, no more.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tom.
What do you? Can you say that on this?
We destroy those after we watch those.
For your consideration.
I would watch with them.
For your consideration.
I'd watch and they would help me. I would help recycle.
Shredder.
Yeah, I would help recycle them, destroy them. Absolutely.
The second we're done watching, we put them through a shredder. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, and all I do is just have my portal. I'll go with my news. My news is
The Whale.
I mean, I watched The Whale.
Nice.
But my news is more of like a follow-up thing. Last time we were on, I think I mentioned some DC stuff. And then before that, there was a passing of a very powerful man, Kevin Conroy. And recently, a new game from the probably most powerful Warner Brothers developers right now is Rocksteady. Because they made the Arkham series, and most of all, they were going to be releasing a game called Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League, and their most recent official trailer featured the titular team going into a lockup, and then running across the Cape Crusader himself, being voiced by Kevin Conroy. So this will be his
Not
last...
only that, but the line that they used
at the very
trailer. Go see it. Go
Yeah,
watch it. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like a normal trailer ending where it shows a release date or coming to which consoles. It just says "Thank you, Kevin," and it has the Batman symbol. And it's pretty much unless there's some projects he was secretly doing that no one knows about, this is the last project that he portrays as Batman. And I hope it's a great one. I see some people in the chat talking about Game Awards. I didn't watch it. I didn't even watch the Emmys. I didn't even know the Emmys were going on. And there's all the awards.
Big name to all of that.
Yeah. All I know is that announcements of games such as Hades 2 will be coming out. Was it Descent or Remnant is also having a sequel coming out. But to me, the most of course, Game of the Year award went to Elden Bling. And I was so happy. Death Stranding 2 was announced, and even more Kojima than the first. That's all I got from the big things from the Game of the Year awards, even though like that has like such huge audience members. Like while the Oscars and all these like film awards are like kind of going by the wayside in terms of their viewership, the Game Awards are just rising up the ranks. It's crazy. Jedi Survivor, people are pissy because Cal Kestis looks like a rugged man instead of a little boy. But you know what? That's what happens.
Grow up,
people
get
age.
older.
Yeah,
You get older and you get rugged.
And Cameron Monaghan, he's grown up. He's not just the Joker boy or the not Joker boy from Gotham. You know.
Why was Al Pacino there? Does he know why he was there?
I think he went to go deliver the award for Best Actor, which was given or awarded to the actor who portrays Kratos in The God of War. Yeah,
that's funny because the tweet I saw said The Godfather gave the award to the Godfather. That's funny. Nice.
I like that. I like that very much.
Yeah, but he awarded the award for best performance, which I like. Gotcha. I like that a lot. Like, you know, there are performances and they should be awarded and recognized in video games, since video games are this giant amalgamation of things. And Michael Madsen was there to announce he's in a game with Vanilla Ice. That is wild.
Michael Madsen?
Michael Madsen.
Like Tarantino's Michael Madsen?
Yeah. Who is the only Harvey Bullock to play in live action, I would say. And he has in Bat in the Sun's production.
Yep, I did see that.
That was pretty good. All right. Well, now we can move on to the second part of the show, we think.
What's that?
That is when we do questions.
Oh.
Questions. And we have Hesley performed at the game. I'm just making sure we all see that. But we have questions. First question we can ask or answer. And before we get into the questions, for all those who are brand new, and if you don't know already, you could submit your questions at nerdon.tv/questions. And also you could join our free Nerd On Discord at nerdon.tv/discord. And there are a bunch of channels in there. There is the Nerd On Update questions channel where you can submit your questions. But if you join our Patreon and support our show for as low as $12 a year, think of that.
$1.
$12 a year. $1 a month. You won't even see it. You don't even remember it. You don't even notice it.
$1.
And you will get a fast pass. We'll answer your questions first.
Fast pass.
And because today there are some questions I put in. It's like we're not gonna be able to answer all of them today, which is great. But they'll always be thought about. Or you just go into the chat and you tune in live every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Fast pass.
And yes, nope, we can't. That's no.
Holy shit!
They sued a school for watching Lion King in school. We can't do that.
I'm looking at the cast for that game.
Which game?
Michael Madsen.
Mm-hmm.
Kim. Good. Am I saying this right? Basinger. Kim Basinger. Danny Trejo. Danny Glover. Vanilla Ice. Chuck Norris.
The randomness.
Yeah.
But why?
King Batch, is he in there too? Come on.
Why not?
We need medical marijuana.
Question you got to ask yourself is, why not?
Why not put King Batch in there?
Also, I appreciate Brad for mentioning who else performed at the Game of the Year Awards.
Bradford?
Yeah, Bradford. Battery Print for mentioning who was also performed at the Game of the Year Awards. Halsey, because I'm a big Halsey fan. Anyways, first question of the day of the night comes from Dusk Ninja Kenji.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great question. Steve loves this kind of question.
Tell me.
Are you guys excited for any of the Marvel films and shows coming out? Or are you experiencing what is known as Marvel fatigue?
Oh, we did an episode on this.
I have maybe...
Go ahead.
Slight fatigues here and there, but I am still excited for things that are coming. Next question.
Excuse me.
I have some excite for some things. Like I know Loki season 2 is coming, and I was a big fan of the first season of Loki. I was excited for Wakanda Forever. I haven't seen it yet.
Same.
Again, baby is hard.
Yeah.
Can't really go out. The only time I get to go out is to go play a game of Magic at maybe once a week.
Really excited to see that, but I'm hearing it's doing great.
Yeah, I think it's doing all right without my $12. I'll be honest though, the fatigue part of me is that I don't know what's coming. Like I know there's a Fantastic Four movie somewhere.
That's not till 2025.
And I know that there's the Guardians.
That's that's the next thing that's coming.
The final thing out.
Yes.
I liked the trailer for that.
Yes.
The Crimbledon already came out.
I also what?
The Guardians of the Galaxy Crimbledon already came out.
Crimbus special did it.
Christmas special.
All right.
Yes.
Crimbledon.
But I mean, I'm a fan of the Guardians movies. But yeah, I know they did the D23 thing, and they announced a lot of things, and I don't know any of it. I'll watch it when it comes out, probably. TV shows have been hard for me to keep up with. I'll be really honest with you. It's a lot to keep up with. That's where I'm at. I miss the time when it was like 2 movies a year.
Oh, duh. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, February.
Right. They
really
had a
good
trailer
Kang.
for that too, right?
We get the Kang in there, yes.
That looked good.
Jonathan Majors.
That looked good. But like, I do miss that.
I am very excited for Armor Wars and when we get Ironheart, because I want to see
And Don Cheadle.
I want to see the Cheadle. I want to see War Machine and Riri, and
Yes.
how this deals with the future of their tech. I am excited for those.
Yeah.
Dustin, Ninja, can I call you Kenji? So I'm going to answer this question and say, is there fatigue? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it the way that a smarter man, a better man, a bigger man
I'm right here.
has said it. He's bigger than you.
Oh, wow.
His name is Dr.
Roger.
Dr. Barry.
You get a clap for that.
Steve's.
Steve's.
Yeah.
That
He
was-
does.
That's really good.
And Dr. Barry, the doctor,
I know him.
he said this a long time ago, probably before he found out that I was a Snyder fan. That
It was Tom, get out.
yes,
But after that,
yeah, and he said this around maybe season 2 of The Flash. That he was like, I don't feel the need to root for it anymore. They've already won. It's already out there that these are important and people want to watch them. So when it was this small corner of my life that has starting to get some nice shine to it, it was exciting. And at this point, it's very just part of the schedule that something's going to come out. So is it fatigue? I don't necessarily say so. Fatigue is when I don't want it, but this is kind of just like, come on, just it's
I know it's coming.
It's coming.
Let's go. Come on, just hit me already. Come on.
And unfortunately, I would say there's just very little excitement for me, only because I don't think there's much room for risk taking anymore. Because the profit margins are there. They have to turn profits over or else things start shutting down. You know, they can't just be turning in 30-year anniversary proxies. They have to make money, and that's the only thing they're looking at. And they're going to do everything they can to find out what's going to maximize their profits. Whether that means more merchandising, less merchandising, bigger, wider releases, longer theatrical windows, shorter theatrical windows, get the bigger stars, put in TikTok things, or shoot segments in China. They've done them all. So it's just a matter of like, well, what is the formula for them in these newer phases that, you know, include characters? And right now, I don't know, technically speaking, who is the character that everyone's looking forward to, right? Before you had Iron Man, and it was Robert Downey Jr., and just the meta conversation of him coming from prison and rehab and, you know, rising up. It was such a like crazy thing. And then you had Human Torch, who was going to be Captain America. There was a lot of different like interesting things happening outside of the films. Now we're in this world where we are starting to see these newer, younger actors rise up to become megastars, but we also don't know which one to put our money in or which one's going to bring us to the Avengers movie. The only one probably close is probably Anthony Mackie and probably Brie Larson and Paul Rudd. Or Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's the man. no matter what, Damn. Simu Liu? I know Simu Liu. I'm just, he's good. I like his movie. But I don't know if that's what's bringing a lot of the general audiences to the next King Dynasty movie, right? Or Secret Wars movie. And that's the thing. Like, who is the leader of the Avengers at this moment? It should be Anthony Mackie's Captain America, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's how it's all going to play out. And I think even as someone like me who keeps a finger to the pulse of Marvel, if I don't even know, then what does that mean for everyone else?
Yeah.
Who doesn't even know that Namor is a mutant? So
my assumption has always been like that's going to be Sam Wilson and Captain Marvel. Between those two is what I've always been viewing as our next generation of the Avengers, and having like Shang-Chi and Rhodey in like a advisory angle or like a guidance type angle. I don't know how much longer Don Cheadle plans on being a part of this after Armor Wars, so I don't know.
I mean,
but those are the ones I viewed.
My dream would have been the entire Avengers team died in Endgame, and then Spider-Man became the new leader. Like, that would be super cool for me, because he was the one that worked with Iron Man the most, and so it's like he's technically has the most Avengers time out of everyone, and so I'm like, that's super cool. But then also
not anymore.
Like that's the Peter thing where like he has the weight of the world on his shoulders at all times, and he's just a kid, and I'm like, that's the true Peter Parker, right? That's the shit I love to see, and it's like it'd be really cool. Anyways, moving on. Next question.
Minor complaint. Blade coming out November 3rd. It should come out before Halloween, not after Halloween. That's all.
It should come out in February.
No.
Yes. You know how sexy vampires are? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, next question.
Yeah.
Next question.
This comes from Spencer13H.
Shout out
to
Hello,
Spencer.
Spencer.
All love. Would you rather be 11 feet tall?
No.
Or 2 feet tall?
11 feet tall.
Yeah. I like height.
I feel like it's scary to be 11 feet tall. I feel like a lot of blood. It takes a long time for the blood to reach the brain.
Yeah, well, I mean, health issues aside.
Yeah.
Either way, I think you just pick one.
Yeah, I guess 11 to be cool.
I guess.
I mean, if I was 2 feet tall, obviously I'd be proportioned. If I was 11 feet tall, man, I'd be a kaiju.
Yeah, the thing is, you would never be comfortable. You don't have any beds that fit for you, right?
Every time I sit, my knees hit my chin.
You probably can't get in a car.
Oh, god damn it.
There probably aren't shoes made for you. Clothes really made
come
for you.
on.
I might be 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'd be called Short King. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's clothes made for me. It's just, and also like, I don't know.
But you join the NBA, right?
Oh yeah,
if I was 11 feet tall,
millions of dollars.
of course, yeah. Come on.
You just stand above everybody, go, I'm open. They throw it up,
Push him
you
down.
grab it, and then you just walk over to the hoop and put it in.
Yeah.
Your job in the NBA is to stand near the hoop at all times.
Got a point.
Yeah.
You have your hands up in the air. That's probably another like 5.5 feet.
I'm now thinking of one of my favorite moments. Brendan Fraser in
George's Jungle.
Bedazzled, yes. 100%. Just go out there. You
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So 11 feet.
I mean, if you're making millions in the NBA, you can have a custom bed made for you, custom clothes. You know what I mean?
There it is.
That's true.
That solves that problem immediately. Custom car made just for you. Drive some
Handled.
convertibles, baby. That's what that is.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe
There's
if
the
I was
answer.
2 feet tall, though, I'd rename myself Napoleon.
He was not short.
He wasn't. He was just short compared. He was like 5'9". He's like my height. He was just short compared to like 6'5" George Washington.
No, he wasn't even short. He was not short for the time either. That was propaganda that the other side made up, and it stuck.
Oh,
Look how
hell
good
yeah.
they did. Look how
Yeah.
good they did.
Hell
That
yeah.
was the like, oh, he's short. He wasn't. He was actually like slightly taller than average.
Short little shit.
I'm taller than average, I think. Anyways, whatever. I mean, but also I could be great for like stunts. I'd be great for kids stunts if I was 2 feet tall.
There'd be.
Throw me around.
Any new Lord of the Rings movies,
I'm in, baby.
you get called.
Okay, fine. We have tall kings, and we got short kings. How about you guys play the Ents, and I play the Hobbit?
Nice. Talk real slow.
Orcs.
Long time for us to speak.
Next of the
long time.
next question.
Yeah.
Next question is going to come from Jade Vex State 228.
Yes, Jade.
This is going to be it's kind of like a me. Would you guys want to do a Master Duel stream talking about Yu-Gi-Oh today? I could. Steve's there's titties.
Continue.
Yeah, there's little anime ditties. So you can see that. We can talk about that, and I could talk about one of the most expensive cards, and it's only because
Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh is the champion.
Nope. Do you know what waifu is, Steve's?
I've actually heard that before. I can't picture what it is, but I've heard
Yu-Gi-Oh cards
No,
have
it's
boobies.
just an anime
Yu-Gi-Oh.
girl that people want to wife up.
it. Nice. Okay,
Yes,
I'm listening.
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
So
Yu-Gi-Oh
I'll
cards
show
have
you a clip of
boobies.
my mat, and I'm just like, you know what? This is some degenerate stuff, but I'm here for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks right.
Phantom, Danny, Phantom, Ballsy. All right, I got it out. I'm good.
Juniper is rubbing off on you
now.
too much.
so.
So that's our third question. We can move on to the live show questions if people got them in the
Live.
chat. So the answer is yes, we'd be down. I'd be down to the master.
sure.
And also, if you guys want to talk about it while I'm playing it, I would tell you, like we could talk about it. I could literally just
We
explain
might
it
have
as I'm
some
playing.
magic stuff coming up soon too. So keep
Yeah,
an eye out.
Hasbro.
It's not might. We are having some magic stuff. We're just making it. Just take some time, baby.
Takes time.
We want to give you the best we got, even though there's gonna be like 5,000 tech issues that happen beforehand. We're gonna give it.
And
To you.
about 40 other channels doing the same thing we're doing, but not with us.
We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you as raw as we can, baby.
Give
I
it
mean,
to you raw.
raw and clean though. We gotta crop mop. You know what I'm saying? So the first question is it is from the Discord. And then I'll get to the ones in the chat. But please, everyone in the chat, give us your questions. I'm copying them down. This one, I really want to make sure we asked it because the Steve was not with us last week. Also, it's kind of topical. T-Dog8282 asks, thoughts on the Wednesday series if you've seen it?
I have not seen it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Jenna Ortega will surprise the hell out of you of how good she does in this. As I believe my two compadres here are, we are students of the Raul Julia, Angelica Houston, Christina Ricci years, and we adore Christina Ricci, and Jenna Ortega does
Queen
phenomenal.
Ricci.
Queen Ricci, you're right.
Yep.
But Ortega does a phenomenal job. Like she it's like she took whatever Ricci did and added her own element to it.
Which is what you're supposed to do.
It's supposed to do. And it was phenomenal. And I found myself trying to catch her blinking because she
That was her
had
whole thing, yeah.
the dead stare so good.
You saw that interview too? Where
Uh-huh.
she was like, I just decided she wouldn't. Was it she decided or the director was like?
I think she
You mean
decided,
Tim?
and Tim is, that's the thing. Tim Burton does what he usually does, puts his name on it, but didn't create it. It wasn't his creation.
He produced it.
Came across it later, put his name on it, and directed the first 4 episodes. He didn't direct all of them.
Exactly.
But I saw the interview after. When I got to like episode 2, I'm like, she's not blinking. And I found myself just watching her. And of course, there's editing, the way they film and everything. But the scenes that are on her, still, I'm like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Maybe do the Portuguese. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I know that now. You don't think?
It's pretty good. But no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I thought it was a lot of fun. And Ortega made the role her own. And Ricci, Queen Ricci, who does show up in the series, also does a great
Put some
job.
respect on that.
Playing opposite of what she was. She smiles a lot, and this is positive throughout the whole time. It's fantastic.
That's how she is in the Matrix.
That darn cat. Just like bringing that movie up sometimes.
I have not seen it. I've been wanting to see it. I saw
Shout out to Dougie Doug.
all the dances and all the controversy with the COVID
dances.
stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't know. So my thoughts of the series, I want to watch. I've been watching too much Gundam and movies for the awards. Next question. Next question. Okay, this one
My question posed.
is going to be from 1992 Johnny Horror.
I thought the question was coming from the year 1982. Wow. Okay, 30 years.
Question: how do you feel about fan-made things like story and lore?
Love it.
Love them.
Love that Joker. That's love it.
Love that Joker.
How do I feel about fan-made things like story and lore? I mean,
Bat in the Sun, that counts, right?
Yeah, they do fan-made stuff, but it's not like lore and like story building, I think.
It's like the Star Wars extended universe that got deleted once Disney bought it. George said anything written is basically canon unless it's written about Yoda, then it's not. That was the only rule he had. Some of it's good, some of it's really good, some of it was bad, but like I feel like it outweighed. I feel like you got a lot of creativity you wouldn't normally get from Suits being like, this will never sell.
The thing I like,
it doesn't matter if it sells or not. It's heart.
The thing I like is things that the fandom develops on their own. Like I don't like when it's tacked on and it's like just added on and it feels like, okay, cool, well the fans liked it so much so we're just gonna do it ourselves too. And it's like, it's fun when it's like the inside thing, and then when the giant person who owns the IP brings it on, it feels kind of cheap, and it feels like you know, don't touch it, just leave it alone, you know, like
but then sometimes you get stuff, and I'm gonna point to it, our Dirty Laundry episode. Like Dirty Laundry is fan created lore.
Is it lore, or I feel to me it's like a nice little story? The lore I was saying is like, so on to Cape Crusaders for
what was the exact question?
How do you feel about
lore? So it's story. Yeah. Like stuff like that. Like I think it's really fucking cool
when it fits into the thing, like the George Lucas thing. If it fits into it and doesn't disrupt, I think that's really cool. Like the one that a lot of the Warhammer 40K community really see. So the Crusaders. We did the Five Nights at Freddy's, aka the four features of fright, and one of the things was Event Horizon. A lot of the 40K Warhammer community say that they see that as like, this is almost like a 40K backstory, because like machines can get possessed by evil spirits, and like they travel through this dimension of chaos where pain and pleasure are the same thing, and everyone's like, yeah, this is like, that's like that. And I think that's cool when they can adopt like, oh, like that lives in our world, and it's like that's kind of neat, I think. Yes.
Do you remember the time? No.
Do you remember
I know. When I was saying it, I knew it was going there. There was a little short film they did, and it was like a grittier rated R take of the Power Rangers, and it was like,
oh, it's the same
later.
guy.
It's
Adi Shankar,
guy who did Dirty Laundry.
Okay, because Katie Sackhoff was Kimberly, and then James Vanderbeek was he Jason or Billy? He was Billy who turned bad, and he's interrogating her. Like that whole thing, I'm like, I'm digging it. This is dark, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of cool. Like, Mr. Rogers, a war hero. You know, Adi Shankar universe, the bootleg stuff, and it's like cool when you create it as Elseworld stuff. To me, I think. Cool. Next question. Next question. I like this one because we haven't been able to ask it since the Steves hasn't been on for 4 months of updates.
Is it a wrestling question?
No, but it's actually you can't make wrestling. T-Dog 8282 asks, you're making it. Let me know if I asked this before. You're making an escape room. What theme are you going for? Steve's can't be wrestling and Tom's can't be movie related.
We did this question.
We did. Okay. So I'm gonna erase it. I don't know why I don't erase these.
I think I said it was horror.
Horror?
I think I said it was a horror room. I forgot it was.
Oh yeah, it was like a murder killer room.
Yeah.
And we okay, cool. I think that might be all the questions we have in the bucket. If anyone's got any questions in chat, you got 5-10 minutes to blast them out.
Do you guys remember when Tom fucked up everyone's audio and it was great?
No, that time. I couldn't hear it.
Remember when I was a robot?
I couldn't hear it. Yeah. I couldn't hear it.
Oh, same joke. There it is.
There was a question at the top of the show.
I think
I'm trying to find it here.
I think I asked it. I think he asked it. What the hell is a black Coke? A black Coke is an espresso with coffee or with Coke. And then the other question was
Oh, I was just talking about Crystal. I just saw that.
meth.
Yep.
All right, here's a question from T-Dog.
I didn't think of that until just now.
Steve's, why did you steal Hancock's hat?
Because Hancock is the hero I would be if I was a superhero. The first half of the movie.
Yeah.
With that trailer on the top of the hill?
I've been drinking, bitch.
Yeah,
Hancock
Hancock was ahead of
I
his
agree with
time. Yeah,
I did not think of that, and now that's all I will think of when I see this is my Hancock beanie.
That shot of him blocking the missile is still one of my favorite things I've seen in cinema. I was just like, that's fucking cool. Why haven't we gotten something like that with Superman?
There it is.
I don't want. I'm sorry I brought it up.
The
Tom,
long gasp.
sorry.
There it was. The long gasp. Long gasp. You know, Hancock
We
was directed
got
by
pretty
Peter
close with the
Berg.
Justice League when he stops the axe.
Directed by Peter Berg, who did The Rundown with Dwayne, and Friday Night Lights, the movie, which I adore that movie. That's my favorite football movie. We've lost Tom. Peter Berg also did The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx and Jennifer Gardner.
You
and
love that
Bateman.
movie.
I do love The Kingdom. I like that one a lot.
Have you seen the parody of Friday Night Lights called Friday Light Lights?
No, but I want to now.
Is it called Friday Night Features of
I'm gonna
Fright?
send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. Friday.
See, I never watched the show. I never caught an episode of the TV show. I only watched the movie because I love the movie so much, and I didn't want the show to taint the
That's
movie.
the one
for me.
with the claw with the fingernails.
No, that's Any Given Sunday.
That's the other day of the week football show.
Wrong Oscar winner. That was Al Pacino. I'm talking Billy Bob Thornton.
What about Slow Tuesday Days? Is that a football movie?
That's a golf movie.
Question from T-Dog. Corey, Steve's, why did you let Tom be in charge of audio tonight?
Because
I don't want to.
and I don't know it. There it is.
It's the world we live in, baby. I do what I can because I must. The
I'm
cake
the
is
talent.
real.
I'm the talent. I don't. I'll know this. No. I write.
I don't.
I write. I've written. I have written.
I have written.
I wrote some shit.
I kill giants.
Bad reprint. I got one. If you were in a Hideo Kojima game, what would your name be? Steve's, it's cool.
I know the name. I can't think of the games.
Metal Gear Solid.
I played. I played
Solid is Snake. Liquid Snake. Soft Snake.
hard time. Whoa. That
Firm
sounds like a problem.
Snake.
That sounds better.
Squishy Snake.
No, that sounds like an issue.
Tactile Snake.
Look at tactile.
Fluffy Snake.
Fluffy
Furry snake. All of the different snakes are in that game. It's like a Pokemon game, but it's all just snakes.
Got it.
That's what Metal Gear Solid's all about.
I played the first one. That was it.
Revolver Ocelot. Psycho Mantis.
It's a wrestling name.
Yeah. Hot Cold Man. Yeah, Hot Cold Man is in Death Stranding.
Hot Cold Man?
Hot Cold Man.
Vince McMahon would never sign that guy.
This guy sucks. Call him the Torch Man. Do you ever think about that? There's a Marvel hero named Human Torch. Peter Parker was like, call me Human Spider. He's like, that sucks. It's called Spider-Man. And then he's like, my name's Human Torch. That also sucks.
Yeah.
Torch Man. Yeah, so so he's not Hot Cold Man is not in. Oh, it's Hard Man, right? There's Hard Man in Death Stranding.
That's the guy right there.
So for me, my name in a Hideo Kojima game would be Guillermo del Toro.
Nice.
Because he's in that game.
Nice.
He's in
I wanna
Death
see Pinocchio.
Stranding.
I want to watch Pinocchio.
Oh, I want to see Pinocchio.
It's on Netflix.
Pinocchio.
Oh no,
Today, I
it's
think.
it came out 2 days ago.
The weekend. Over the weekend, yeah.
So it is on there today.
Yes.
Nope.
You can go watch it now.
It was on there. Now it's gone.
I like
No, it's
Corey. I like Corey's reaffirmation. So it is on there.
So it is. So we all agree it's on
I
there.
used to smoke. I still smoke. I just also used to.
Yeah, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to also. Mitch Hedberg, shout out.
Yes.
Okay, so animal.
Oh, so you agree it's on there? That's what the Regina George. So you agree it's on there today?
Okay.
The Banshees tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So Steve, so this is an older question. Yeah, I think we asked this question, but Steve's, what is your metal man, solid man name?
I don't know what that means.
Or Hideo Kojima name. It's probably like Flying Falcon.
Wolf cock.
It's very close to Wolf Job.
No, Bullcock. Bullcock. There it is.
Bullcock.
Bullcocky.
Yes, keep the heritage in there. Bullcock.
Is that
a mess from start to finish?
That's the best kind of show. That's the one where we're just like, we're hanging out with the audience. Imagine everyone watching and listen. Close your eyes. Just imagine we're at your favorite place and we're doing the show.
I love this question, and I will answer it a million times different ways. Pick a movie. Keep one actor. The rest are played by Muppets. What movie are you making, and which actor are you keeping?
Pirates.
I think I said John Wick as my original answer.
Tom, is that Caribbean or just Pirates?
Pirates.
There's two different movies. Then
The porn.
yeah.
See, you had adult eggnog. I have adult movie.
There it is.
Fair.
I like it. I like both.
Both.
I want to. I did say. I think I on Twitter because he asked us on Twitter, and I think I said John Wick, but I want to change that tonight to something else, which would be crazy, right? Like John Wick 1 with just keep Keanu Reeves and the rest are all Muppets. I would pay so much money to see that.
Just ganking all of the Muppets.
Some of them, yeah, but then you have like Rolf as John Leguizamo's character, and like he killed his dog. Oh,
I'm debating which Tarantino movie I want to do.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think the dad in Keanu Reeves in John Wick, the dad has to be played by the prawn. You know what I'm talking about? The European prawn. What's his name? Yeah. Anyway.
Pulp Fiction, Sam Jackson.
Keep Sam Jackson.
Can you imagine the opening scene? No, not the diner scene. When it's
Marcellus
Jules.
Wallace look like?
And he's pointing a gun at a Muppet.
And Phil Lamar's in the room, just like
It's like Beaker.
What? Say what again?
Beaker and
Beaker. Put Beaker in the chair. Say Mimi again. Say Mimi again.
Does he look like a Mimi?
I want it made today.
Yeah. Tom, what you got?
Oh God.
Nymphomaniac
What's the movie?
by Lars von Trier.
I'm not gonna get a straight answer.
And we keep our female protagonist, and she bangs all of the Muppets.
Nice.
Okay.
I like it. I'm now imagining the rest of Pulp Fiction, how dark it gets, and it's just being all fucking Muppets.
I kind of want to do 7 Psychopaths, but you keep Colin Farrell.
I like it.
Who's Christopher Walken?
Who's Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Who could play that kind of character? Sam the Eagle?
Yes. The Departed, Mark Wahlberg.
The Departed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When Mark gets down and yells at the guy for I'm the guy who does his job, he's with the other guy. Just the Muppet looking at him when he says that line.
Maybe fuck yourself.
We got one more question I want to get through so that we can wrap this episode. This
Raging
update
Bull. Keep in your.
I'm imagining Kermit as the DiCaprio character with the leather jacket and the hat down.
You remake Joker and you keep Joaquin Phoenix.
We do Glory, but we keep Denzel.
Who does he shoot? Who does he shoot? What's the Nero?
Sam the Eagle. It's always Sam the Eagle.
One last question is going to be from 1992 Giant Horror. Oh, if you had a game that you know that nobody likes but you, what game would it be?
Oh shit.
Game that nobody likes but me. Is like, do I have a game in mind already?
Yeah.
I haven't heard many people talk about it, but the new Ninja Turtles game was pretty sweet.
Oh, I think a lot of people like that game.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Revenge
Pilot
of
Wings,
Sure.
64.
Yeah.
Army Men, Sarge's Heroes.
Minority Report.
1964. The game?
Yeah.
A game that no one likes, but I do.
There was a Matrix game that came out.
Yes, I played that
on like Xbox and PlayStation 2. It was probably pretty bad, but I fucking loved it.
Same. I remember playing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that game because I remember being like, "This is fucking cool."
So when you put the disc in and you see the green just coming down, and
I was like, I'm hacking right now.
right now.
Game that I like that no one else likes? Probably
Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm just kidding.
a lot of people like that game.
I had to say it.
Maybe that no one likes. I mean, it's probably Dark Alliance, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, because it's not the regular Baldur's Gate. It's a top-down action RPG, which it's not turn-based, and no one talks about that game. And they recently just got a re-release, so it's like, did anyone get this? Did anyone get this? Probably not.
We should play it, Tom.
We should. I mean, I got a lot of games to play thanks to T-Dog.
I also do not have your Yu-Gi-Oh game, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
For it. I don't know
where it is. I must find it. Anyways, but we can get you a Master Duel, and I can just throw a lot of money at you. We can make whatever deck we want to make. Star Fox Adventures? Right. Yeah, I see that. All right. We're going to wrap that up today. Brad is going to start streaming soon. We're going to go and raid him. Everyone, if you enjoyed the show, if you are a first timer, you've been here a long time, make sure you check this out. On our other platforms, you like the things, you go to our website, nerdon.tv, the website, check out all of our stuff, check out our latest podcast episode. We're still getting some podcasts out that we haven't finished up quite yet. Congratulations to Zach S for getting their own Vocaster with our Focusrite giveaway.
Shout out, man.
Nice.
Yeah, baby. Thank you for everyone that submitted, that entered to win. We're gonna work hard to try to get more of those. We want to try to do as much as we can to give back to y'all. Check out our streams we got later on going on. It's coming to the holidays, so there may not be a lot of streams as we get close to the end of the year. We'll probably do an audible, see how we feel on every Monday, as well as my streams and any other streams we have during the week. Did I leave anything out? To
say meep again.
But
Scarface, and you leave Pacino. I'll reload him.
Did you see him shooting all the Muppets?
Why are all your movies just Muppets getting gatted?
Because they do this from the
But while he's shooting, it's a darker, minor tone of the Muppets show song.
Blade 2, but you keep Wesley Snipes.
I think Steve's.
Ask me who plays
plays Frost? Whistler?
Who plays Whistler?
Stan the Eagle.
It's always Stan the Eagle. It's Steve's. Event Horizon, you keep Sam Neill. No, you don't keep Sam Neill. You keep Lawrence Fishburne because I want this.
by Kermit.
Yes.
The Thing, and you keep Kurt Russell. Oh no, you keep Childs.
You keep Childs.
Keith David?
Yeah. Everyone else is Muppets except big old Keith David.
Everyone continue this conversation.
Cut me loose, God damn it.
Everyone continue this conversation in the Discord. Put out your options who you would keep in a movie with Muppets.
Say me forget.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. I am going to send y'all off to Brad. There he is, playing some Death Stranding. Take care, everyone. You know the drill. As always, nerd on.
Meep.